mission is to provide complete balanced nutrition for strength and energy.
Ensure with 27 vitamins and minerals, nutrients for immune health, and Ensure Complete with 30 grams of protein.
Hi, I'm Rob Lowe, and this is my ET Retrospective.
Here for this. Tomorrow on ET, Rob's epic Hollywood career uncensored.
So many good stories.
That man made a deal with somebody because he still is fine.
All right, before we go, Wonka arrives in theaters December 15th. Can't wait for this.
Yeah.
And check out this sweet surprise in the middle of Potter's Field Park in London. Timothy Shah.
Happening now.
New post on social media called the DA Chronicles from the San Antonio Police Officers Association, taking aim at the DA. What it's all about coming up.
And new developments in the case of baby Hope Medina. Her body found dead on the side of the road in 2004. Her mother is behind bars. When she'll be in court. Next.
You'll get a good use out of those sweaters this week. And coming up, I've got a look at our next rain chance in and around San Antonio. The news at 5 starts right now.
All we've asked him to do is his job and what he was elected to do. And if he can't do it, then he needs to resign.
If he can't do it, he needs to resign. First at 5, the San Antonio Police Officers Association not holding back on its feelings about the district attorney's office. Recently, they've released 2 videos called the DA Chronicles. They focus on what they say are missteps by District Attorney Joe Gonzalez.
These videos, they warn, are not the last to come. Eric Hernandez with why the president of the police union says these videos are so important and why the target of them, the district attorney, says they're counterproductive and not to be believed.
In 2019, Joe Gonzalez was sworn in as Bexar County's district attorney.
Accountability, community, and officer safety, the main reasons why the San Antonio Police Officers Association says it's taking aim at District Attorney Joe Gonzalez.
This isn't a personal issue. This is an issue about keeping this community safe.
SAPOA has released 2 videos on social media called the DA Chronicles. One video focusing on the criminal record of Jesse Garcia, the suspect charged for shooting 3 officers this past August. Garcia, at the time of the shootings, was out on bond on 4 previous cases.
The DA can deflect and say that he doesn't control the bonds, he doesn't control probation or anyone else, but how about you take responsibility? Those deferred cases or dismissed cases, that's under him.
SAPOA President Danny Diaz says the videos are being made to educate the community and that the information in the videos is based off of data from the district attorney's office.
What's coming, let me just say that we're going to educate the community on what's actually happening, and they're going to be upset, if not mad, at what facts they're going to see, because they're his numbers. It's exactly what he's been doing.
We reached out by email to the district attorney's office requesting an in-person interview. Instead, they sent us back this statement saying that the videos from SAPOA were false and blatantly misleading. The statement also says, quote, "I am particularly disappointed that SAPOA would publicly attempt to undermine cooperative efforts to improve public safety at a time when city and county leaders are making an unprecedented effort to work together to improve the local criminal justice system. It would better serve the interest of local citizens for SAPOA to join other parties now working to improve public safety in our communities. I know I am not alone in hoping they do so." Now, you can read the full statement on our website. Now, this is a story we will keep our eyes on as more videos are expected to be released. Erica Hernandez, KSAT 12 News.
Meantime, overnight, 2 San Antonio police officers pulled their weapons on a man they say pulled his gun first. This happened during a chase. It ended with a 45-year-old man shot dead. Investigators tell us it started out as a simple traffic stop at around 1 in the morning on the west side. We're told when police pulled over the vehicle, the 2 men inside jumped out, took off. One man ran toward a laundromat parking lot on West Commerce, not too far from General McMullen. Police Chief William McManus says his officers were chasing him and he threatened them. They responded.
The person they were chasing pulled a weapon, pulled a handgun, and officers fired. 2 officers fired.
SAPD conducting an investigation into the deadly shooting and will review video from officers' body cameras. Both officers are on administrative duty, which is standard procedure in cases like these. The shooting victim's name has not yet been released.
In New at 5, we now know when a mother charged with killing her own baby will appear in court. 44-year-old Maricela Frausto was arrested earlier this month for the death of her baby girl back in September of 2004 in Medina County. According to court documents, Frausto will be arraigned on a capital murder charge in January of next year. The deputies say the infant's body dumped on the side of a county road. Her umbilical cord was still attached. The baby was named Baby Hope Medina, by Medina County law enforcement deputies. They say DNA proves Frausto is Baby Hope's biological mother.
The Thanksgiving holiday is a reminder of loss and immense grief for one local family, marking 2 years without their loved ones. Crime Stoppers asking the public for help in bringing the person or persons responsible to justice. 2 years ago on Thanksgiving, Charles Wolford, Eugene Hodge, and Shenobia Wolford were all hit by gunfire during a drive-by shooting. All 3 died. Investigators tell us someone in a white car drove up to the home in the 4000 block of Sunrise Creek Drive on Northeast Side. That drive-by shooting targeting a house full of families with children as well as adults. The 2 men and the woman who were shot died from their wounds the next day. Crime Stoppers still looking for any tips to find those responsible. If you know something, call 210-224-STOP.
Talk about a close call. A vehicle barrels through a wall and ends up coming to a stop inside someone's apartment. Take a look at the aftermath. This happened just after 11 o'clock last night in the 2900 block of Rigsby Avenue. That's near Highway 87 and WW White Road. San Antonio police said the driver of the vehicle lost control as she was entering the apartment complex parking lot. We're told the impact did cause some damage, and fire crews came out to check the structure to make sure it was still safe. They declared it still structurally sound. No one was hurt.
Well, the sun tried to make an appearance at some point today, but really those clouds have come back in a big way. Take a look at the Weather Watcher temperatures. It is chilly in Del Rio. It's 55 degrees, 58 in Eagle Pass, 52 Leon Springs, 54 in Bulverde, and 55 in Mico. Now tonight, things are going to stay cloudy and cool for us. Temperatures are going to fall even into the upper 40s by midnight. And you will want the sweaters for most of the week. It's going to be pretty chilly for most of the week, but there is a chance for rain within the next 48 hours or so. Coming up, I'll have a look at that rain chance and how chilly it'll be in the mornings as you get the kids ready to go to school and as you head back to work. Those details coming up.
Thank you so much, Sarah. The truce between Israel and Hamas reportedly has been extended 2 more days. That's according to the Qatari government. The announcement coming on what was the final day of the original 4-day truce. The extension allowing more humanitarian aid into the Gaza Strip. Since the initial truce, Israel says 200 trucks full of vital humanitarian aid has been sent to Gaza through Egypt's Rafah crossing. There are reports from the Red Cross that a 4th swap of Israeli hostages, 11 of them in exchange for Palestinian prisoners held today. They say so far Hamas has released 58 hostages, including 39 Israelis. Israel, meantime, has released 117 Palestinian prisoners. Officials are hopeful that today's truce extension will extend the chances for more prisoners held by both sides to be freed. The latest now in a shooting in Vermont being investigated as a possible hate crime. The man at the center of that shooting of 3 Palestinian American college students in court today.
Jason Eaton is his name. He was arraigned on 3 charges of attempted murder following his arrest. ABC's Melissa Adon has more on that investigation. That includes police saying Eaton ambushed the victims.
The suspect accused of shooting 3 Palestinian college students is now in custody, charged with 3 counts of attempted murder. 48-year-old Jason Eaton pleading not guilty in court today. The alleged gunman accused of opening fire on these three 20-year-old college students, Hisham Aratani, Keenan Abdelhamid, and Tashin Ali Ahmed. Aratani attends Brown University. Abdelhamid goes to Haverford College. And Ahmed is a student at Trinity. All three graduated from the Ramallah Friends School in the West Bank. Police say the students were shot outside the home of one of the victims' relatives during the Thanksgiving holiday, and that two of the students were wearing traditional keffiyeh scarves. They were reportedly speaking Arabic when the suspect allegedly fired at them without saying a word. All three hospitalized.
3 young men have been the victims of an unprovoked and terrible crime, and that their lives have been changed forever.
Hisham's mother telling ABC News her son has a bullet lodged in his spine and doctors are unsure if he will be able to walk again.
I'm shaken. I'm hollow inside. I'm aching to be with my son. He's lying immobilized in a bed. He had very high spirits in the beginning, and I think now it's beginning to sink into him.
Officials say they have not yet obtained evidence to charge Eaton with a hate crime enhancement. However, Burlington leaders calling this a disturbing and hateful act.
I'm grateful that the police department and the government is looking into hate crimes and taking this very seriously.
The investigation is ongoing as officials try to determine motive. Eaton is being held without bail, and if convicted, his charges could potentially result in a life sentence. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Now to an important recall to tell you about. Honda recalling hundreds of thousands of vehicles due to an issue with their seatbelts. The recall affects nearly 304,000 Honda Accords and HRVs that were manufactured between October 4th of last year and October 14th of this year. Honda says the vehicles are missing a part of the seatbelt that tightens and prevents occupants from flying forward in the event of a collision. The Japanese automaker says the defective parts increase the risk of injury in a crash. Right now, Honda says it has not received any reports of injuries or deaths. Company officials say they will start notifying owners of affected vehicles by mail beginning January 8th. Honda owners can enter their vehicle information number, their VIN number, on Honda's recall website to see if their vehicle is one of those affected. And checking out traffic right now, Loop 410 at FM 78. You can see a pickup truck stalled on the inside there. It's slowing things down, but traffic is moving right now.
San Antonio and South Texas twinkling with holiday spirit, but electrical danger while stringing up your house can ruin the season. Next, what smart holiday lighting can do to keep you safer from a holiday fire.
I'm Myra Arthur, and here's what we're working on for the news coming up at 6 o'clock today. Another chance to keep funding crime labs with a backlog of rape kits. Senator John Cornyn tells Courtney Freeman why he is confident this bill will pass. Plus, we are less than a week out from the Rock and Roll Marathon here in San Antonio. Thousands of runners are ready to hit the pavement, but is the race route ready? We're going to take a look. We'll show you. Plus, ever get those air quality alerts on your phone? Where do they come from? What do they really mean? It's all in a new KSAT Explains today at 6:30. We'll see you starting at 6.
Thank you, Myra. Standing in the middle of the newsroom, it sounded like an air quality alert was going on in the background there. With Thanksgiving in the rear view, it's time to light up the holidays. You don't even have to do it Clark Griswold style to bring cheer to the neighborhood.
Before you get out the ladder and the extension cords and get all tangled up, 12 on your side's Marilyn Morris has some tips and tech to help you get the job done safely.
The Serna-Dingers are getting ready to turn their home into a winter wonderland.
In our house, this is definitely one of our most favorite seasons. To decorate and put up lights has kind of become a family tradition.
'Tis the season for lots of lights and, unfortunately, fires.
December is a leading month for home fires, and fires involving Christmas trees and decorations can be especially damaging and deadly. So it's important to always make sure you have working smoke detectors.
Consumer Reports recommends this first alert 3120B or this Kid-A P12010. But before you even start, inspect all of your lights, extension cords, and plugs to be sure they're in good shape. Only use outdoor extension cords and decorations outside and indoor ones inside. Never overload your outlets. That can start a fire. And always unplug your holiday lights before leaving home or going to bed.
The simplest way to control your holiday lights is honestly with a smart plug. They're affordable, they work with popular home assistants like Alexa and Google Home.
Alexa, lights on.
And they're really simple to set up to turn on and off at your specific sunrise and sunset times.
Some smart plugs even offer safety alerts and monitor energy use. For outdoor lighting, choose a smart plug specifically rated for outdoors, like this one from Amazon Basics for about $24. Marilyn Moritz, KSAT 12 News.
That was your house, right?
That looked a little Clark Griswold there. I'm just going to be honest. That looked a little Clark Griswold there. Not my house, Stephanie.
I had to have a little chat with my husband about how he strung up the lights.
It wasn't Ursula approved.
No.
Oh,
we'll have to wait and see,
I was like,
right?
honey, they have to match.
Yeah.
You can't have 17 different colors.
Well, and over the weekend, it was kind of a little difficult to hang up the lights because we had the dampness on Saturday, and yesterday was windy. Now, this upcoming weekend, though, looks pretty good. So that's something to consider. Outside right now, though, the clouds are here, and they're going to stay with us all night long. The high temperature today was only 58 degrees, 10 degrees cooler than average. In fact, it has been a cooler than average month so far this November. And tomorrow and the next day, we're going to see temperatures well below average as well. Tomorrow, the high will only be 60 degrees. And then Wednesday, we're only going to be in the 50s all day on Wednesday. We'll finally start to warm up a little bit on Thursday. And by the weekend, temperatures will be in the 70s. So again, this weekend looks fairly good for setting up the Christmas decorations outside if you want to wait until then. Now, tomorrow morning, we are going to be chilly in the morning. Make sure to bundle up the kiddos. Now, take a look at tomorrow morning's lows. You'll notice that it's a little bit warmer to the south, and that's because the blanket of cloud cover is going to be with us overnight tonight, and temperatures are pretty much just going to coast in the 50s for areas south of San Antonio. By tomorrow morning, though, we're going to be at 45 in San Antonio, a little bit chillier in the hill country because there'll be some clearing, 41 in Kerrville, 41 in Rock Springs. Wouldn't be surprised if some locations dip into the upper 30s, but we are expected to see a little more sunshine tomorrow than we did today. We'll start off the day with plenty of cloud cover, though, 50 degrees at 10 o'clock. And then in the afternoon, that's when we'll see a little more sunshine than we did today. Temperatures climbing from the 50s around the lunch hour into near 60 degrees. We're going to have east-southeast winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, so a light breeze. All in all, a pretty nice day tomorrow. It's going to be 62 in Del Rio, 60 in Kerrville, 62 in Pleasanton, 60 in New Braunfels, and 60 in Gonzales. Have you stepped outside today and noticed how dry it is? Dew points are in the 20s and 30s. That's at the bottom of the dew point scale. Whenever dew points are in the 20s and 30s, you need a little extra chapstick, you need a little extra hand lotion, and you might end up shocking the doorknob of your car handle or things like that because it's so dry outside. That dry air is going to be with us for most of the week, but can you see the prominent spike in the humidity? By Wednesday night and Thursday, it's going to be noticeably muggy outside. And Wednesday night and Thursday, that is our chance for rain. And it's going to be hit or miss for sure when it comes to the rainfall, but the chance is there. All because of this low pressure system, which is out of the Pacific right now. It's going to be moving east and allowing for us to see a little extra lift, a little extra oomph in the air to provide some showers starting Wednesday night and throughout the first part of Thursday. Now, we're not talking about a lot of rain. We're only talking about maybe a quarter of an inch to half an inch of rainfall in some spots. And coming up at 6, we're going to talk a little bit more about rainfall potential from that system. But here it is all put together for you in the planning forecast. Again, chilly morning tomorrow. It's going to be chilly on Wednesday as well, with highs only in the 50s. After we see that chance for rain on Thursday, temperatures bump up a little bit. And I don't know about you, but I am looking forward to the sunshine and temperatures in the 70s this weekend.
Ooh, that does look good. Thank you, Sarah.
All right. Is this the year for the Steel Knights, Larry?
Steel Knights certainly have their fingers crossed because they want this to be the year. They're looking darn good, aren't they, as they pursue a 6A state football championship coming up. They're going to face Dripping Springs in the 6A regional final. And in the NBA, Wemby says he understands why the Denver Nuggets won it all last season.
And coming back from halftime, it's hard to catch your breath.
Yeah, Wemby says he had some difficulties dealing with Denver's altitude in big board sports. So the Steel Knights are still playing football, and they're absolutely loving it. The #1 ranked team in 12's top 12 beat Harlan Friday night 48-27 in the third round of the playoffs, advancing to the state quarterfinals for the first time since 2020. Now, the Knights got here by beating Brandeis 42-14 in the first round, Round Rock McNeil in the second round, and then the Hawks. Now they'll face the Dripping Springs Tigers, who knocked off Jay 50-27.
They're a really talented team, you know, and they're very well coached, especially coming out of the Austin area. They're a little bit bigger than what we usually see.
Dripping Springs, every team is good, so we just got a game plan. We got to keep our small mistakes out of the picture, and we'll be good.
They're an Austin area school. You know, they're fast, they're big, they're physical, and, you know, Coach Zimmerman does a tremendous job, you know, coaching them in all three phases. So, you know, this time of year, you know, expect a four-quarter game and a physical game, and, you know, I wouldn't expect anything less from a team in the Austin area.
Steel will face Dripping Springs Saturday night at 7 at the Alamo Dome in the Class 6A D2 regional final. The NBA champion Denver Nuggets schooled the young San Antonio Spurs last night, 132-120. Nuggets big man Nikola Jokic led all with 39 points to go with 11 rebounds and 9 assists. The Joker just doing his normal thing on the court. Now, Spurs rook Victor Wembanyama had a sweet stat line as well with 22 points, 11 boards, 6 steals, 4 block shots in just 25 minutes. Following the Spurs' 12th straight loss, Wemby had this to say about the Nuggets winning it all last season.
I can see why they won it, and you know, it's very, very balanced team. It feels like they know each other very well, and it's a great challenge. You know, every time we're gonna play them, it's gonna be good intensity, and I think what's most beautiful about them is everyone knows their role. You know, they're good to see.
All right, the Spurs will next play Thursday night when they host the Hawks at 7 p.m. at the Frost Bank Center. And coming up at 6, the Joker says that Wemby will change the game.
Did they interview Wemby like in the basement or something?
I don't know.
It's like usually they have the nice Frost.
Yeah.
Spurs, you know.
Nah, I don't know what they were doing.
Okay. Just curious.
Hey.
Good question. We'll be right back.
I think Denver. All right, my beard has officially reached the itchy stage, and it's a good thing there are just a few days left in No Shave November, and we are raising money for a good cause. 12 different cancer foundations. If you would like to donate, scan the QR code on your screen to learn more. Last year, by the way, KSAT raised more than $30,000 to benefit cancer research, treatment, and prevention.
And we're very proud of that. Number one in the nation. And this is a lot of lights. These are not Christmas lights. This is Loop 410 at West Military Drive. A lot of people headed home after their first work day, after the holiday. Doesn't appear to be any problems on the road, just a lot of cars.
Busy.
And it's cool out there, too. Clouds have moved in. Temperatures are in the 50s. We'll be in the 40s tomorrow, and a shot at rain Wednesday night and Thursday.
Thanks for watching the News at 5.
World News is next.